Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the bottom of the laptop here. As you can see, pretty limited access. We've got access to our 2 hard drives. We've got access to our Wi-Fi card up there. A good-sized NVIDIA card here. Of course, it goes underneath there too. Processor's chilling up here. And then we've got 3 to 4 of our RAM bay accesses. The other one is on the opposite side of this. It does require complete disassembly of the laptop, including the LCD array, to access. So realistically, unless you want to really mess with it, going up to 14 gigs of RAM is the theoretical max of probably what you're going to be doing. RAM is Hynix. At least this is the standard RAM on this. That can change, but it is 1333. That is the standard spec of this RAM. So when you're upgrading, upgrade to CL9 1333 RAM. Preferably, ASUS does best with Hynix rebranded. G-Skill is one of the rebranders, or ODMs for Hynix. So as you can just kind of take a peek here, the rest of it, we've got the little subwoofer there, and overall very similar to the previous model. Okay, one of the more notable things about this laptop that I'd like to talk to you about now is its temperatures. This particular model, unlike the G73JH model of old, has a fantastic cooling system. Even though in theory the cooling systems are the same, whatever ASUS has done on this to produce the temperatures that they have is quite noteworthy. Where the JH models would idle right around 65 to 66, this particular one idles at 41 to 43. At peak load times, your temps were anywhere from, on the JH model, some people almost into the hundreds. On average, I would say between the high 80s and the low 90s is what I would have considered normal. On this model, after 20 minutes of firm arc, we've got just 78 degrees. Overall, just an absolute home run on the cooling system. Okay, now that we've had firm arc running on this for probably about the last hour, I'd like to show you just some of the temps that it's getting here, just with a heat gun. As we can see, we're back here on our heat sinks where our exhaust is, and this is our GPU side. As you can see, the temps coming out of it, 40, yeah, probably on average. See, we got a max of 47. It looks like we're bottoming out around the 34 range. CPU over here, looks like our max is 31. But averaging probably around the high 28, 29. We'll make our way around here to the front of the laptop, and we'll show you some of the temps. As hand rests are very important. Obviously, no one wants to have their hands be hot. And the previous model actually did pretty good on this. As you can see, you're getting temps of mid-20s to maybe 25. As we make our way over here, GPU side's a little bit warmer, but not much. 33. Next thing I'd like to do, I'm just going to set the camera down next to the fan. I know some of you have been wondering what the sound is like. It really, in the scheme of things, is quiet. That's right next to it. We'll scoot back a foot. All things considered, that's pretty quiet, especially when they're going full on, keeping our firm arc temps at 71 right now. Fantastic machine. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and go over the accessories that come with this laptop. It's a lot of the same what we saw with the JH model, but it's worth going over here. We've got our fancy box that our mouse comes in here, and pulled the mouse out because it is notable. Some of the first JH models came with Razer Abyssus mouse, which was just mediocre. It wasn't actually that nice. This here is an ASUS Republic of Gamers mouse. Not quite sure who they're outsourcing to do it. Obviously someone else is manufacturing it for them, but it's nice. DPI button on top, scroll wheel, 5-button laser mouse. So as a freebie, $60 mouse, not too bad. The battery is an 8-cell 5200 milliamp battery. I would expect maybe an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes max out of this if you click everything down, turn the power saver mode on under power for gear. Yeah, you're probably not going to expect much. Power supply here is 150 watt power supply, and this is the backpack that comes with it. It's a Targus ASUS Republic of Gamers backpack. Good looking backpack, same one that came with the other. Folks, thank you for watching XOTIC PC's review of the ASUS G73JW. It is on our website and coming in soon. Base price is $1745, without Blu-ray $1649. Is overall an exceptional model. I'm very, very impressed with what ASUS has done here on this refresh. To be honest, it's probably one of their better refreshes that they've come up with. They've listened to everyone. No more gray screens. Hopefully, no more psychedelic screens. We've got an nVIDIA card. Great driver support. Already have done one update to it. Great, as you can see, and just phenomenal cooling here. Just to kind of close here, we've had this version of Firmark running for 14 minutes. Max temp 75. Pretty awesome. That's all I gotta say. Feel free to go to exoticpc.com. That's XOTICPC.com, or call us with any of the questions that you have. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.